like you beautiful people, us mountain bikers are always on the hunt to find something that pretty much does everything. I know I'm trying to look for the perfect bike that can cater for all kinds of disciplines of mountain biking. Well, thanks to Kona, I'm going to be riding the Process 134 CR DL out here in sunny California. It's going to be radical. I can't wait.
Not everyone is lucky enough to have a different bike for different moods, like an XC bike for those big miles, a trail bike for having fun on, an enduro bike for getting fast and gnarly on, or a downhill bike for going big. So if you only had one bike, can it really do it all? Well, that's what I'm going to be finding out.
Swiss Army knife, something that can pretty much do anything you want it to do, and it lives in your pocket. Now, before I get this thing super dusty, like I said, this is the Kona Process CR DL 134mm. On the rear and on the front is a 140mm travel fork. Now, this boasts its cable-free lines and its high-end componentry. It's a 29-inch wheel. It's the secret weapon to climbing. It climbs light and fast, and it can shred the downhills really well. But we all know that this bike can pretty much do your everyday riding, right? So I've gone all out. And I mean, I've gone all out. Yes, I'm at Sea Otter Festival where there's so much going on behind me. I'm going to be a very, very busy dude indeed over the next few days, because I've just gone and entered myself into, wait for it, enduro, downhill, and cross country. All on this one bike to rule them all. That's actually quite crazy. 4 days of racing 3 different disciplines in the scorching California heat. I cannot wait. It's going to be incredible. Look at it. Look at it. Right, the first discipline I'm going to be racing is tomorrow, the next day, right? And it is going to be enduro, 4 stages. And I got the perfect number for California. 420, brah. Right, I'm going to go and sleep because it's a very, very, very early start for me. Enduro. Dude. I don't think I can say I've never raced before, because I think I'm turning into a racer, because I'm racing enduro, downhill and cross country. But today is all about enduro. I'm at the top of stage 1. It's the downhill course, and it's timed. So there's 4 stages, 3 liaisons, each downhill. Then you've got to pedal to the next stage. And it's pretty much 2 disciplines in one. You've got the cross country aspect of climbing, then you've got the downhill aspect. And all those 2 amalgamate into one called enduro. And that's what I'm doing today. It's very early. It's 7:30 in the morning, not even. So my stoke levels are not quite there, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, don't you worry. Can't wait. But the queue is massive. But my number is 420. So I'm pretty chill at the moment. Chill. Yeah. Right. Race time. Dropping in.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, my mouth. It's so dry. It's so dry. I went the wrong way. I went up there. Oopsie.
30 seconds, Blake. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. 3, 2,
Damn. Fixed. Oh. Dirty will be proud. Dirty will be proud. Last stage. That one. Pedally.
3, 2, 1,
Holy crap, I'm boiling. So hot. Oh, I need a drink. I need a drink. Enduro complete, 4 stages done. That was brutal. It's really hot on my British body. My Zimbabwean skin has gone British. Anyway, bike handled it really well. Locked out for all those pedally bits, and the bike just performed really well, especially on the downhill. It loves the choppiness, but when it gets nice and single tracky, it just flows and it's so nimble to throw around. I actually enjoyed it. Next stage, well, next race actually, is downhill in a couple of days. So I'm gonna do a few mods to the bike. I'm probably gonna lower the tire pressure a little bit because it's not more enduro, it's about more downhill. That's about it. One bike, done. I'm gonna go and do some downhill racing now. And then XC, just for the cherry on the top. Today's downhill. I'm excited about it because it's my favorite discipline out of all 3 of them. So far the bike's been handling it really well. I've already done a race down it for the Enduro, which the bike was really good. The short travel bike on this track is good, and then the Enduro around here is quite pedally. Looking forward to it, but it's holding out well. Next one after this is cross country, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna get excited and race down here. It's gonna be fun. That is hard going. I say that's the best discipline, but holy crap, my legs are like lead. Like lead. And the wind was a headwind all the way. Oh, I'm done. Right, let's move on. But before we move on, I'm gonna go and swap a few. Right. Blah blah. Holy crap. All right, before we go to cross country, I'm gonna go change a few things on my bike. Make it a bit quicker. Woo! Done. I'm done. Last discipline, cross country. Done a few changes though from my previous setup. I've gone for some cross country tires, Vittorium Mazcals, front and rear, pumped up to the max, okay? Suspension, a little bit harder than normal because I'm gonna be riding cross country. I slam my stem far down as possible because I don't want it to be super high and feel like I'm climbing like a chimpanzee. That is pretty much it. Oh, and I changed my pedals, got some cross country shoes on, no pads, sunnies, sit in the saddle and pedal for 40K. Last discipline. Here we go.
This line of riders coming through right now. You want that tough competition.
Squad, let her tires in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good.
Averaging 20K an hour. That's not too bad for the day, I guess. Cross country now. One bike does it all. Who needs other bikes? Actually, hardtail pretty good.
Lightning, trail spill from my lips, feel big from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts.
Listen to the drums like Jumanji. 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 Oh, that was tough. That was tough. Holy crap.
Sage, keep the demons away. When I'm ready to give a piece of myself to the page, I don't do it for the praise.
Feels like nothing. That felt like something.
Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the air, but it's all fun. Me to sing it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space for all. I'm curve with my put up this cause, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, make love.
Oh, done. So there we have it. Cross country complete. The one and only bike that I used was the Kona Process 134 CRDL. One bike does all. It does incredibly well. You don't need all the suspension. You don't need any of it. You just need a short travel trail bike with some tires for some cross country, some aggressive stuff for the enduro and the downhill and the trail. I've absolutely loved it. What a killer week that's been. I got a new record though, 40K in 2 hours. That was my personal new record on my little Garmin here. So I'm chuffed with that. I think that's it. I think I'm done. Thank you very much for watching. One Bike Does All here at Sea Otter in California. I'm rambling. Again, I'm hungry. I've just done 40K. I'll see you next time. See ya. Actually need a cup of tea. And that dust. Oh, it's gonna be inside for a while. Oh.